Welcome to the Boat Galley Podcast. I'm Carolyn Shearlock, here with tips, reviews, and how-tos for your cruising adventure. The Boat Galley Podcast is sponsored by SeaTech Systems. SeaTech Systems offers cruiser-tested solutions for weather and communications, whether it's satellite, Wi-Fi, cell, or single sideband. SeaTech's packages are simple and affordable. Get free shipping through July 2018 with the code GALLEY2018 at checkout.
Slow down, slow down.
Boat cards. If you're new to cruising, you may be wondering what boat cards are, or what to put on yours. Basically, boat cards are business cards with your contact information that you can give to other cruisers, marinas, and even stores, depending on the local custom. For example, in some of the Mexican towns where we cruised our previous boat, every store you did business with wanted a boat card. In other towns, no one did. You can have boat cards made at a local copy shop, at an online printer such as Vistaprint, or you can make your own. I've always made ours. We have a laptop and printer on board, and I do it simply because I can change the card anytime I want to. But if you don't have a printer or don't want to do the design work, you can have them made anywhere that makes business cards. So the next question is what to include. First, the boat name. Then, the names of those people on board. And it's generally using the name that people actually call you, such as a nickname, instead of the legal name that no one ever uses. Ways that people can contact you are also important. A cell phone, a general email, a ham ID, a link to your DeLorme InReach if you have one, things like that. And then you might also possibly include to help people remember who you are. For us, both the fact that we're a Gemini catamaran and that we have a small white boat dog are prominently on our card. You might also want to include your Facebook information. If you have a boat page or want people to friend you, include the info. And be sure to include your Facebook name if that's different than the name on your boat card. If you have a blog, you might want to include the link to that. An MMSI number is good if you're cruising in an area where DSC is used a lot. For example, in many foreign countries where cruisers tend not to have cell phones. You might want to also add your home marina if you are currently based out of one. I wouldn't include any information that you don't want the whole world to have. Say, a satellite phone number. You can write it on the back for people who need it. Also, don't include any limited bandwidth email, such as SailMail, WinLink, or one that you get via satellite phone. Again, you can write this information for those who need it. Other things that most people do not include are a home address or a mailing address, a home phone number, or a fax number. Other boaters generally don't care about those. And a couple more general thoughts. Use large enough type that people can read your information easily. Remember, most cruisers are over 40. It's better to have less information and larger type than vice versa. If you use a photo of yourself, make it large enough that the faces are identifiable, and use a photo that looks like you do when you're cruising, not when you're all dressed up to go out to dinner. And if you have a lot of information, think about putting some of it on the back instead of squishing it all onto the front. Finally, if you're like us and seemingly never remember to carry the boat cards with you, we finally got a small waterproof container and we tied it into the dinghy with a bunch of our boat cards in it. It's pretty well solved the problem of forgetting to take them with us, or getting them wet or all crumpled up in a pair of shorts. Until next time. Thanks for listening. If you like the show, please be sure to subscribe in your podcast app. Just search for the Boat Galley Podcast. And reviews are always appreciated. Until next time, then.